So are we gonna do this or not? Okay, so today guys, we are talking about yet another box that I have received, and to be honest, I'm not really happy with it. Well, let me just tell you what it is. We are talking about the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Okay, now, forgive me for this video being late, but I'm trying to work with a new camera and it's, you know, doing the things that new cameras do. This is December's Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Now, I'm kind of, how do I say this? I kind of want, based off this box, to just not deal with them altogether. Because honestly, I don't think they followed or even glanced at my profile at all. Because all of the things I received are something that I absolutely would not use, except for maybe one item. And we'll get into that when I get to it. So, without further ado, let's just break right into the box. Okay, so of course you get your "Hey Ipster" little card thingamajiggy it is. Okay, the last box I think I got like a little booklet. This is more of a card type situation. 5 full-size products from brands you love each month. A Lux makeup clutch every 3 shipments. I didn't get a clutch. A tons of tips and inspo to make the most of your picks. Okay, some more stuff I don't need to know. And then it says there's some things in the back. Your Glam Bag Plus to-do list. Now that you're official, here's how to make the most of your membership. 1, get to know your products. 2, you got it, now flaunt it. 3, talk to us. 4, more info. Get more, basically. I keep wanting to see if this folds out, but it doesn't. So with this one, I didn't get a breakdown of the products or their pricing. When I don't know, I just don't know about that. But yeah, so right off the bat, I did not get the glam bag itself. Now my box was late, and I did get an email saying that in January they're no longer going to do the glam bags because they rather put the money toward a product. So hopefully things go a little bit smoother, but I honestly don't think I'm going to keep it based off this box alone. So what grabbed my attention right off the bat was something I know for sure I'm never going to use. If I find another use for it, I have been looking at 5-minute crafts on YouTube, so maybe there's something that I could use it for. And we're talking about some dry. Oh crap. And the top broke off. And never it. We're talking about dry shampoo. Why would I use dry shampoo? This necessarily isn't for me. I know on my profile, of course, this hair isn't curly or kinky, but that's what I chose, and I also picked up my scalp was dry, so I would have no need for dry shampoo at all. I don't even know how to use it, and it doesn't give me any information on how to use it. That is chlorine shampoo. I guess that says 58 C's or 50 C's or 5 cc. I have no clue what that says. Oh, by the way, someone's playing Fortnite in the background. Space is limited. Gotta record where I can, and the living room so far has the best light. And Fortnite is a major thing in this house, apparently. Well, moving on. That's one product that I don't love. Don't need, no use for it. Would expect to get it in my box. The next thing I got was this Real Hair, Real Playbook eyeshadow palette. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. I love it. If I could just keep it in the box. This is a palette that I found very cute. I love it on the outside. It's cute. I like how that looks. But when I open it, I get a color block that looks like this. And I want to say in about the last palette they sent us was these exact colors. Granted, they were all matte, but they were these exact colors. So I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 shimmers in there, and everything else is matte. I'm gonna swatch them real quick, and that's another no-no for me, the way that they looked on my skin. So we're going to go into the shade Divine. And this is Divine. And then we're going to go to Impeccable. The square is not even big enough for me to fully swatch it. Maybe it's just my fingers are so big. This is Impeccable. I mean, that's doable. And then I'm going to go to, from what it looks, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do Alluring first. This is Alluring. I'll go here. I almost don't even see that on me. Where did I swatch it even? Okay, Alluring, and then the last one I'm gonna do Stunning. Another color I can barely see. So, yeah, no, this I will be gifting away. I don't see this color profile at all in anything that I will wear. Not saying that these colors are ugly, because they're pretty colors. It's just that for me they don't work. Clearly they're not working on my skin tone at all. I'm not sure if they were paying attention to my profile or what. Some of the shimmers look great. I don't know what they call them, metallic shimmer, I'm not sure. They're nice. These are more on the really cool neutral side, like almost if you're going for a no makeup look, this would be you. But if you can tell, I don't go for the no makeup look. So this, no, I like it, but I don't love it. So this is definitely something I won't be using. So that's 2 products so far that I will never use. And then we got the Je ne sais quoi. Oh my goodness, I've been trying to pronounce that for like, since I had this box, and I have no idea how to say that word, but I get it. It's je ne sais quoi now. I don't know what it means. I believe it's French, and I only know how to say it because I've heard people say it. This is your Complexion Perfection palette. Don't know what it does. Like I said, the card didn't give me any clue or insight as to what it is, but it did say that I would get a, bear with me now, y'all know I can't really see all that well, a blush, a translucent powder, an iridescent powder, I'm assuming a highlight, and a warmer. So maybe a contour shade. Again, this is where I said they didn't pay attention to my profile, because these colors do not work for me at all. I love the packaging on this. Well, matter of fact, let me put the case back on it so you guys can get a better look. I love the packaging on this. It's gorgeous. It's big. I'm gripping this with a whole hand, and it got some weight to it. It's nice. It's nice. You can tell it's a little bit probably the pricier item out of my set, I should say. It comes in so much stuff. Now again, this is the actual product itself, the Je ne sais quoi Perfect Complexion Palette. Now I'm trying to get that mirror. There's like 4 different shades. This one here is like a mint greenish type thing.
That one.
And it says that this is the translucent powder. Translucent for who? I'm gonna swatch that on me and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to use it because it didn't really go into detail about how. And then there's this color that's a blush that, hey, it's probably a little too light for me, but it's a nice blush color. And then you have the skin warmer. Not for me because it's too light. It doesn't warm my skin. It lightens it, actually. And this last one, I'm assuming, is the iridescent, which on my skin just makes me look pale. So I'm going to move this box out the way. I'm going to swatch these on my other hand. Okay, so we're going to go, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is the translucent powder. That really isn't translucent at all. I'm trying to kind of buff it, and it just, I don't know. I really don't know how to use it, and it didn't give me any instructions on how to use it. Okay, now we're gonna go to the warmer, just so you can see the contrast. Granted, I'm probably using a bit too much, but this is the warming powder. That's the warmer. It doesn't, if I were fair skinned, it probably would warm me up, but it kind of gives me like an ashy cocoa look, kind of. And then the blush, Jesus, the blush is like, this is the blush. On who? Matter of fact, just for the sake of doing it, let's see. I'm just going to pat some around just to see what'll happen. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I can't quite tell. This camera is giving me like a really, I'm not sure. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, because in this light, it looks okay. But when I get outside, I could look like somebody's doll baby, like a porcelain doll, clown. I'm not sure. I don't know. So we're not going to judge the blush right away. We're going to see. And then we have the iridescent, which a fun word for highlighter. So I'm going to swatch that. Try to do this underneath. It's so hard looking in this camera. I don't even know where my hand is. Okay. That is the highlighter. All of them kind of have like a chalkiness to them. Even for this highlighter. In the light, you can see the light hits it great, but if I just look at it, it's real chalky.
Well done.
The best thing about this to me is probably the little case that comes in. It's something cute to have on your makeup vanity. Me personally, I wouldn't use it. If it wasn't so big and bulky, I'd probably give it away. But I'm like a hoarder, and I like things in pretty packaging, whether I use them or not. I know for sure I won't be using this. There may be a time where I just absolutely am in a pinch and I can't find a blush, and I will throw some of that on, but trust me, there's going to be a lot of moving the blush around or even going back in with some bronzer. I don't see myself using that. Not one bit. One thing, the next thing that I got. Now, I know I've probably mentioned this a dozen times before, whether it's been in my Facebook Lives that I did with these unboxings or the previous one I did with Ipsy. I am not a fan of skincare products because my skin is really sensitive, so I really only stick to one thing. And I got this Myra Resurgence Retinol Youth Renewal Eye Serum. Now, I got bags underneath my eyes. Now, I'm not opposed to trying this out. This is what it looks like. I'm not opposed to trying this out. I would like to see what it's capable of. Get a pump just to feel it. And to see if it does anything on the skin. But again, the little card that it came with didn't even give me an overview or what it's supposed to do, how it's supposed to work, how I'm supposed to apply it. Do I apply this at night, during the day, before makeup, after taking off your makeup? Oh well, it smells like a serum. It has a faint cottony smell to it, and it's not sticky. I feel like it absorbed right away. Now, I don't know what it's supposed to do because apparently they want me to read the super fine print on this box that nobody aside from Superman can read and figure it out. So that's, well, no, okay. I'm up for trying this item. I'll try it since they sent it to me. But it's not something I would go out and buy. Not something I would want in my subscription box. I don't care for this. I toss it, but I'm not going to toss it. You know, I would love to just throw it over my shoulder, but I'm not going to do that. And the last thing that we got was a lipstick from Estee Lauder. Now, the lipstick, I am wearing it, but I paired it with a plum liner because it's a little bit too light for me and my big lips to wear by itself. Like, I wouldn't be able to wear this without a liner. And if I did, it would almost blend into my skin completely. So it's a nice nude. It's more on a rose peachy nude type color. Now, this packaging is super cute. It looks very old and vintage looking. Look like I can go dig one of these out of my grandmother's purse right now. Or my mother, for that matter. It has like that old, it's not as sharp as it should be because I've been wearing it, like that old shape. It doesn't have quite the, you know, the point. It's kind of flattened on either side, but it's cute. It is a cream lipstick. It has a little shine to it. It's not a matte. I'll swatch it over there because you're not going to see the true color on my lips, and you're probably not going to see it in camera either. Oh, if I could figure out where my hand is. Okay. Alright. Let me just do it again. Right there. That's the color. I mean, it's cute paired with the liner, but I'm not really getting the real color with the liner because the plum is mixing in with it. It's a grab and go lipstick, nothing that I'm looking for a specific look with. Girl, I just this box was just like a no for me. I'm I'm pretty sure I hadn't checked to see if I've been charged for January, but if I hadn't been charged, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel, because if that's what I gotta look forward to in 2019, no. Like, what's the point of me having a profile and doing all these reviews about products I like and don't like if you're not gonna follow that or even try to at least get 2 or 3 of the items according to what I like. Nothing in this box I enjoyed. I got an email telling me what I was getting in my box, and I almost wanted to just, like, you know what, screw it. I'm not gonna review it, but since I had to, that's my stomach. I'm hungry. But right now, that $25 could have went someplace else. I don't. I'm not happy about this one, and I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it or even want to keep it. I might just get January just to see, or it might be too late. I've probably already been billed for it, so I'm gonna do January and then cancel. Oh, that was enough to make me just quit Ipsy altogether. I don't. I don't like it. Like, what's the point of the profile if you're not gonna stick to it at all? Like, if I got billed late, that's fine. Just don't send me a box then if you couldn't match any of the products. Because that was a no. And then on top of that, I didn't get the last glam bag, which was like this real sequency joint that you could, change the colors on. I was looking forward to that, and I didn't get it. Like, they said going forward, we won't be getting the bags. They're just going to put that money towards better products. Girl, if that's your idea of better products, keep them. Oh, that one blew me. I did not like that. But anyway, if you got your December Ipsy Glam bag plus, and you were not happy with it, let me know in the comments down below. But if you were happy, let me know. If you got some things completely different from what I got, let me know. Also, if there's any other boxes that you think are worth me looking into, let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Instagram at Sinister_St. James. I know I've had that handle for years, and I'm not willing to change it because I'm in love with Mr. Sinister. If you're into comic books, you know who that is. St. James, I don't know why I picked St. James. So, Sinister St. James on Instagram, and on Twitter at Morticia Adams. Yes, Morticia. I'm a big fan of the Addams Family. Wednesday Addams was my first choice, but that was taken. I feel like my personality is more Wednesday, but I feel Morticia-like most of the time. So I could probably have been like Wednestisha, but that would have been crazy. So it's Morticia Adams on Twitter. Morticia Adams on Twitter, and Sinister_St. James on Instagram. Now, there is a blog on WordPress.com for me and a character that I've created called Carmela. She's a vampire. I love vampires, as well as Morticia. If you don't, oh well. As in always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Also, in my next video, I will be shouting out my favorite YouTubers that I watch faithfully, and also some of my friends that have YouTube channels. Also, and if you watched to this point, go follow my good friend Amanda on her channel. She does unboxings as well as some makeup tutorials. I ain't that good with my makeup application to do it on camera. Most of the time, I put my makeup in a box, shake it up, and throw it at my face, and whatever happens, happens. But until next time,